So I hope all of you might have understood about physical changes. So now the next topic, before introducing the next topic, this is a piece of paper. Herein, no new substance formed. When the paper will burn, burning of paper will form, it is not forming the same substance, it's forming the different one, right? So the black color ash which formed by the burning of paper, that is completely different from the this piece of paper, which is the same portion of the piece of paper which I have burned. So that cannot be same. The properties of this black ash will be completely different from this piece of paper, right? Similarly, when we burn a matchstick or a candle, right, new substances are formed. So what do you think? Burning is a reversible change or irreversible change? Same way, growth in plants and animals. What happens to the food you eat? It is absorbed by the body and is used to nourish cells for the growth. The most important thing, the substances that make up a cell are different from the substances present in food. Again, new substances are formed. Cooking. When you boil an egg, it becomes hard and tastes very different. The molecules change to give new substances. So similarly, cooking of chapatis, vegetable or rice, so they all results in the formation of new substances. So in all these examples, what is common? New substances with different properties are formed. So the molecules of the original substance undergo change to form molecules of new substance. Such change is called chemical change. As in physical change, we discussed about that entity remains same. Here what we can say, that entity does not remain same, it changes. So this kind of changes is known as chemical change. So chemical changes, first you note down the definition. The molecule of the original substance, or we can say a change in which a new substance is formed and shows different properties than the ones we started with, right, is called a chemical change. So right, in that case, the new substance will form with a different property and the property will be completely different from this, right? And very important thing, that a chemical change occurs when there is a chemical reaction. A chemical change occur when there is a chemical reaction between the substances, right? So in a chemical reaction, the initial substance react with each other to form a new substance. The original substances present are known as reactant, and then they are converting into products, right? As we can say that we are doing anything. Any chemical change we are performing, like burning of paper. So mastic and paper burning is a reactant. So when they will heat, the paper will get the heat, then it will start burning, then it will form the new substance, right? So its properties will be completely different from the chemical, the substance which we initially used, we started up. So digestion of food, leaves turning colors due to rainfall, these are the examples of chemical change. That is digestion of food, burning of paper, making of tea, right? Burning of coal, storing of milk. So now you can easily identify the type of changes. If one example can be given to you, you can identify that which kind of change is this, whether it's a physical or chemical, right? So these, like rusting of iron, is also a chemical change because new substances formed. There are so many examples around us from day to day life you can use to identify the physical and chemical changes, right? Thank you.